Welcome to another podcast of the current situation Manchester United. In this video podcast, I'm going to be going over the brief match reaction of our result against Real Sociedad away from home in the Europa League round of 16. The game ended 1-1. It was a game where we should have capitalized on this game, and we had a lot of chances to score, and we didn't score them. We didn't take the chances that we created seriously, and we didn't score them. See, this is the type of thing that's going to cost us in certain games, because when we're creating this amount of chances and our conversion rate is so low, that's going to cost us in the end, man. We have to capitalize now. We have to capitalize on our chances, man. There was a lot of chances that Manchester United created in this game, and we only got one goal to show for it. In comparison to Real Sociedad didn't create nothing. They didn't create nothing. They didn't even get proper shots off target, man. They didn't get no proper shots off target. And they got the goal because of a shady handball, which I'm going to get into in a second. But staying with Manchester United and our inability to convert the chances that we created, we have to do better than that, man. I mean, our strikers have not been scoring goals much this season, and nowhere and this game is no exception to that. That game asserts that thought that we are not scoring as much goals because our conversion rate is so low, man. It's not the fact that we're not it's not the fact that we're not creating chances. We are creating chances, especially in this game. We created chances. But the chances that we create, man, we are not converting them chances, man. Like gonna try at least 3 or 4. I'm gonna get into him in a second. He had at least 3-4 chances. Dorgu, I think he should have gone back on his left foot and take the shot with his left foot instead of cutting in on his right foot like he's a right footer and take the shot with his right foot. He should have gone back on the outside and take the shot with his left foot. Anything could have happened. He could have went off of the goalkeeper and into the path, and the keeper couldn't save it, and the ball went into the path of Xerxes or Rasmus Højlund, which I'm going to get into in a second. And he could have scored. They just, based on the reflex, the ball bump off for them something, and the goal score. I think that was a better chance of him doing that instead of him going on his right foot like he's a right-footed player and trying to score with his right foot. So yeah, I wasn't feeling the shot that he took in that instance. But again, chances. We had chances, and we didn't convert those chances. There was a couple of chances where Bruno Fernandes, there was like we had some players that took shots in the box and we didn't score. Bruno Fernandes had a shot in the first half that almost scored, and because of the low block that Real Sociedad was playing, we didn't capitalize on it. But we're trying to take shots though, and it's about 2 shots we took, and they cleared it because we were all over them. So. But we didn't convert none of them. So it was a goalless first half. In the second half, leading up to the first goal, Garnacho, based on we went on the break, we're counter-attacking. Dalot played the ball into Garnacho, and Garnacho played the ball into the path of Joshua Xerxes, and Joshua Xerxes put us 1-0 in front. Now fast forward to the equalizer. So this Brazilian named Take, I think he's a Japanese player. He was the one that took the penalty, not the penalty. He was the one that took the corner kick. And when he took the corner kick, the ball went into the box and probably and went off Bruno Fernandes. And nobody. My thing is this: nobody was protesting that it was a penalty. Nobody was protesting it was a penalty, You would have thought it was like a normal, you thought it would be just a normal part of the game of football. Like, when it went off, I said nobody said it was a penalty. Nobody was protesting saying, handball, penalty, man, you don't say handball. Nobody was saying none of that. And honestly, I thought it was the penalty came from Garnacho putting his foot into one of the Real Sociedad player, and the Real Sociedad player went aground. But it wasn't that. I mean, it was a harsh challenge because on another day, it wouldn't have been a penalty, man. Serious. I mean, there have been situations like this where we were the one that one we were the one that could have gotten the penalty, and we didn't get no penalty because the ball went off of some other player hand and it wasn't given. You see me? So there's a lot of inconsistencies, hypocrisies in these decision makings from the referee. Because in my book, that's not a penalty. That's not a penalty, man. That's not a penalty in my book. No. So the number 10, the captain, I don't know his name, but he plays for Spain. This Virgin stepped up to the penalty and converted the penalty. And the game finished 1-1. Now here's the thing. Garnacho, when he was substituted, no, the thing with Garnacho is this, and Garnacho is making himself a villain right now, because see, he's digging his own hole, because see, in this game, he didn't play that great. He had at least, like I said, 3 or 4 chances to score. Like in the first half, we should have at least had 3 goals, man. Like seriously, we should have at least 3 goals in the first half, and we didn't get none. Because our conversion rate is poor, man. We're not finishing the chances that we're creating. Hold on. And Garnacho in the first half, man, and even sometimes in the second half, this Virgin did not only lose his inability to shoot properly, but his decision makings was off. And there was one time where he was leading the counter attack and he lost the ball immediately, just like that. And this Virgin want to have a piss on for getting substituted off. Are you serious? Dude, look at your performance against Real Sociedad, man. Bravo that you got the assist. But apart from the assist, that don't mean say you played well in the game. So I don't know why you have a piss on. Like, why are you so upset? Why are you so petulant? Why are you so upset that you got substituted off? It was coming. Everybody saw it was coming. You had chances in the first half, you didn't convert them. So I think just because you didn't convert the chances in the first half and in the first part of the second half, and you get one little assist, you think that is redemption for you, so you can see what the game and not get substituted. No, man, you have to get substituted off, man. And that attitude, man, you're acting as if you're like the main man in the squad and you got substituted off. You're not no main man of nothing. You're not nobody's main man. You have no reason to be acting like that, man. You're a young youth that got substituted off because of your disastrous performance today. And yeah, like I said, you got the assist of the first goal. Like I said, good for you. Big up still. But that doesn't mean say you go play all the minutes in the game though. You had to get, so it, like I said, it was a time it was coming. We saw that you were gonna get substituted off. And you shaking your head, bro, like one of them bubbleheads. Like you just slick the bubblehead and you just like, why are you shaking your head like that, man? You knew that you were gonna get substituted off. You knew that. See that attitude, bro. Like, listen, it's one thing to be like that and you're a very good player and you get substituted off and you think you had a very good game because you're a good player, but when say you're in the development stages of your football career and you get a piston like this just because the manager got substituted out, bro, you need a John Cena. You need an attitude adjustment, bro. That is what you need right now. It's me. I'm gonna call John Cena and tell him not to retire as yet. It's me. And give you an attitude. You need an attitude adjustment, bro. Touch your neighbor right now and say that Bridging Garnacho needs an attitude. He needs an attitude adjustment. Because if this is the attitude he's going to maintain, he's going to kill his own career before injuries, before anything else. It's that attitude of his. He was not like that before. And we have to prevent ourselves from creating another Marcus Rashford. Because Rashford at times had this piss on when he got substituted. See? Maybe it wasn't as overt as Garnacho's. Maybe he was more passive aggressive with it, more subtle with it, isn't me? but he still had those, like you could see in his expression that he didn't like getting substituted off. So we have to prevent ourselves from creating a monster in Ganacho by spoiling his brethren. If he wants to leave, then allow him to leave. I would like to keep him because I believe he can work on his craft here and become some player. Maybe not a main starter, but he can come off of the bench, make an impact, and even start in some games and a player for the bench. But right now, he needs an attitude adjustment, man. This attitude cannot be maintained if you want to have a well-established. He say, I'm talking as if I'm a football career expert, right? But he cannot have this type of attitude, man. That attitude is not only toxic, but nobody wants to be around that, man. Everybody knew that you lost the ball in certain instances. You couldn't even find your shooting boots in the game. And you made a few decisions. You almost created a goal for Dorgu. That was a very good pass from you. But come on, man. Apart from all of that, yes, that doesn't mean that you're supposed to stay on and play the full game and not get substituted off, man. You need to work on that side of you. You need to work on it, because if you don't work on it, that's going to swallow you up, man. And you're going to become more petulant, petty. You're going to become less humble. You're not going to be willing to learn. Dude, you're a young player. You're a young player. You're not a well-established player. You're not, like I said, you're not the main man in the squad. You're not the main man in this squad, so you have no reason to be acting like that, man. You're a father. I don't know if you expected the baby, or the baby to be born at the age that you are right now, or the age that you are the baby with your girlfriend. I don't think that baby was expected, but the baby is here, so you're now a father. But is this attitude that you want to maintain as a young father? Youngins looking at you as a role model. Is this the type of attitude you want to maintain to show out for persons to look at you as a role model? Seriously? Like, I'm not saying that. Let's talk about your role model, Cristiano. We know that Cristiano Ronaldo has had his tirades of his theatrics. We know that when he gets substituted off and you think it's unjust, it's unjustifiable for him to get substituted off. Yes, he has those type, but see, that's because he's the main man though, so he gets away with it. But even if he gets away with it, we still criticize him and say, bro, you're not supposed to be doing that. Although we know, say, oh yeah, he's competitive, this and that. But at the same time, you have to respect the decisions by the coach. Even if you don't agree with the decisions made by the coach, you have to respect his decisions and let it go, man. Or that's going to swallow you up. What is going to swallow you up? Pride. Pride is going to swallow you. You don't want pride to swallow you up. You're still in your diaper stages trying to create a football career for yourself. You're not there yet. You're not in your prime. You're not even 25 years old yet. So there is no need for you to be. I'm talking about you, Ganache. I'm not talking for you. There's no need for you to be having this attitude, man. There's no need for you to be having this attitude, man. And here, like someone said on Twitter, if you want to have these attitudes like Ronaldo, then play like Ronaldo in his prime. Then you won't get substituted off. But we know, say, you're not going to be that player because that is not you. That is not you, man. And you need to understand that. You have a problem, that's on you. That's on you, because nobody else not performing like how you perform today. Nobody else is performing like how you perform today, man. Like I said, you got the assist. Well done to you. But apart from the assist, man, what else you did in the game? You missed shots. You broke down our attack. You broke down our attack and put us back on the defenses after we lost the ball when you were starting the attack. And you want to have a piss on because you got substituted off. Are you serious? Man, I've been running my mouth for 40 minutes. Like and subscribe to the channel and leave your comments somewhere in the comment section. If you have any disagreements, if you have any agreements, let me know your agreements and disagreements in the comment section below. Like and subscribe to the channel, hit the bell so that you can be notified on each uploads, man. We have ourselves to blame in this game, man. Yes, Garnacho is to be blamed a few times. Oh, I said I was going to talk about Rasmus Højlund. Oh, my fuck. Xerxes had a very good game today. Very outstanding game. He was, creating passes. He was just, doing his thing. He's improving his confidence. He got a goal today. Yeah. Yeah, man. I mean, that's all I can say. Dallo, I like how Dallo is pushing high. The fullbacks, someone a few United are pushing very high. I like that. They're giving width to our attack. I like that. I like that very much. It's just that we need to be more efficient when we're crossing the ball. And when we're crossing the ball, that our strikers get onto the ball and score from them, man. Rasmus Højlund, bro, like I said, I have to reiterate, bro, I don't think you're a natural striker, bro. I don't see it. I don't think you're a natural striker, and you know that. You know you're not a natural striker. You're not. Like, there was this one time was it in the first half? This Belgian was on the right hand side, and before this Belgian got beat the defender, this Belgian want to wrestle the defender and trying to body the ball, bro. Beat the defender or pass the ball and get in the last video I said that he was from Norway. He's not from Norway. I got mixed up with him and Holland. When you're in a situation like that, either pass the ball, which is the best option for you because you're not a dribbler and you can't dribble, and get your Danish backside in the box and try to score. Anticipate the ball coming into you. Don't try to beat the play. You're not that guy. You're not that guy. You're not that guy. You're not that guy, man. You're not. And like I said, I wanted to do well, but you have to just do the basics, man. What I said in my last video pod, I said do the basics, man. Do the basics. If things not going for you, do the basics. You can't go wrong with the basics. But yeah, man, today we should have won like 4-1. Like, that's supposed to be, that should have been the score today, and we didn't capitalize on our chances because our players missed them. Our players didn't bring them shooting boots today, them goal scoring boots today, and that is why the game is drawn today, because we didn't convert the chance that we actually create. That's on us. That's not on nobody else. The defense was solid. Apart from the penalty, our defense was solid. Midfield. Like I said, I'm not the biggest fan of Bruno Fernandes playing in midfield, but I'm not the manager, so But I just don't think he's more efficient in midfield. That's not his game. That's not his game in my book. That's not Bruno Fernandes. But yeah, man, I want to finish on that note, bro, because we should have, like I said, man, we should have won this game tooth and nail. We should have won. We should have obliterate new Real Sociedad. I was thinking about Newcastle. We should have beat Real Sociedad today, man, and we didn't. Now we'll go back to Old Trafford in the second leg, which is basically the second half. If you look at it like that, like we're in half time, is me. The first half is finished in the first leg. Now next week is the second leg, which is the second half. Now we're putting ourselves in danger, although there is no away goal rule, but we're putting ourselves in danger for us to actually go back to Old Trafford and then beating us at Old Trafford. We know that we have struggled against Spanish sides at Old Trafford. And I'm not even going to mention Sevilla either, because we know that Sevilla has beaten us a lot of times at Old Trafford. We know that. So that is why it's very imperative for us to finish our chances, man, because we're putting ourselves in a compromising position where the Spanish opposition or any opposition that we're playing against come against us at Old Trafford and beat us at Old Trafford. We know that Old Trafford, we have not made Old Trafford our grounds, although by default they're our grounds because that's where we belong. But we haven't made it a fortress. We haven't beat much opponents at Old Trafford this season. And that's coming from last season and previous seasons. So That is why we have to take our chances, man. We need to be taking our chances. We need to take our chances. And that is due to our attack. Our attack needs to score goals. Xerxes, Rasmus Højlund, Garnacho, Bruno Fernandes, whoever is playing in attack, they need to be scoring more goals, man. And seeing that Bruno Fernandes, let me say this, seeing that Bruno Fernandes is not so much playing in the attack because he's playing a withdrawn role in the midfield with Casemiro, which, by the way, was solid today. We're going to be lacking goals because Bruno Fernandes is not playing in the final third like some games back before Amorim put him in the midfield, because we know that he was playing Bruno Fernandes as left mid or left attacking mid or as number 10. You understand? So we know we're going to lack goals, but regardless, we need our strikers to be scoring the goals because they're the goal scorers. Comment somewhere in the comment section. I'm done. Like and subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell as well so that you can be notified on each upload. Leave your comments down below in the comment section. Your agreements, your disagreements, your subjective opinions, your constructive criticisms on this game. Let me know what you guys thinking, man. Let me know what you guys thinking. And with that being said, I'll show you guys in the next video. Podcast. Your brother is out.